Okay, I have a testimony. My two older boys, one is going into 10th grade, one is going into ninth grade, and they want to be a part of the football team for their high school. And they have already begun practice. And so the first week went pretty good. The second week they switched the schedules, and my oldest had to be there at 7:15 in the morning, and then my youngest one still had to be there at 3. And I'm saying, that's just too early. Okay, given everything that's going on, and me trying to help them get back on schedule and ready for the school year, I'm home teaching. And I'm saying that's just too much on me. I can't do the 7:15. So my oldest was kind of down and sad because he was gonna miss out on his sessions. And so what we did, he had a plan like, Mom, can I just go when Tevon goes? And I'm like, okay. So he went the first time and everything went good. Then he went another time, and then the head coach sent a notice that he was no longer able to do that. He had to come when his group was scheduled. And so at that point, it's just like discouraged, and it didn't matter if he did it or not, because even though I feel he felt some type of way towards me because I said that was too much for me to get up there early and have him there by 7:15 and to come back, pick him up, then maybe 2 or 3 hours later, take my second oldest and then come back, and then my daughter has tennis, and it's like, that's just too, it's just me. So I've been teaching them to go and pray. And as long as you put God first, everything else has no choice but to work out for your good because you put God first. And I tell them, stop, I understand you have your emotions and your feelings. You want to get angry, you want to be sad. But take it to God. That's the best person, that's the best place to take it, is to God. And so I know they've been praying, and I know that my oldest son wanted to still attend his practice session. And I know that God heard, because today I checked the website because practice started back this week. And I was like, he already knew. We was talking about it yesterday. Like, we don't know about that 7:15 in the morning. And get up, check the website. And the website announces that they are joining the freshman team and the JV team for the same time. Meaning my 9th grader and my 10th grader will go at one time. There is no me taking one in the morning and one in the afternoon. It was one time. And then it's not in the morning. It's still at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Is that not God? And so I'm so excited. I haven't told them the news yet, but I'm so excited because I know it's something he really wanted to do. And God knows I wanted to do it for him, but I'm one person. And I don't have to depend on people. People tell you they'll do things and they're not consistent with it, so you can't really depend on it. But look how God worked that thing out. Like, put him first. And like, when you're a leader, or when you just have that favor over your life, God will flip things and change the law, rewrite it for you. Okay? The rules for you. Because I would not have thought that they would have changed the schedule and joined those teams when he just said the week before that Tobias couldn't come at the time that my freshman son comes. And then now you here it is, you changing the schedule where they both have the same scheduled time. So I'm just really like basking in God's presence and his blessing, because when I give them this news, I know my oldest is going to be so excited. And hey, listen, like I'm going to encourage him, give God his praise due in this. And I used to tell my middle son, Timothy, he played football, and he would be upset with me because their practice days was on the day that Bible study was on. And I would tell him that as long as you honor God, again, he will work it out for your good. So he will always miss that Wednesday. And they would tell him, come on, Mom, can he please come? We need him. I'm saying, no, in this house, we serve the Lord. And he comes first. So as time went on, the next thing I know, his coach changed their practice days. And it no longer was scheduled on the day that we had Bible study. And look at that. I told him, I said, keep putting God first. Because every time you do it, you do what he do. He will change and rewrite things for you. And it's like you set the tone. You are, all my kids, I tell them, you're leaders. You set the tone in doing this. Because let them follow you, because you're following God. Not you follow them and they following the world, or they don't want to include God in their day-to-day, but we are. And if it costs us to lose out on playing football or doing something else, then hey, so be it. You know, because God comes first. That's no brainer. And so that right there encouraged me. I thank God for that, and I thank God for his blessing, and I thank God for what he's pouring into me that I can distribute and pass on to my children. And that's true legacy to me, because that's stuff that people can come in. That's the kingdom residue over your life. Nobody can come in and take that from you or steal that from you. You forever have that. And I'm teaching them, pray, 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 pray. Now I have another blessing, another testimony this year. Okay, I thought my middle son, Timothy, broke my pen, this Dr. Seuss pen that I have, and I paid $5.99 for it. So I'm like, I just got it like $2 ago, and it was broken. And so I called the store. They didn't have any more. They wasn't selling it online. I couldn't get it. So I'm like, okay, let me try other stores. So I found this store in Chamblee, Georgia, and they had it. And then I said, okay, they don't have the price online. They were willing to exchange it out, so thank God for that. But they didn't have the price online, so I wanted to know what was the price now. She said, hold on, ma'am. She comes back to the phone, and she said, ma'am, they are on clearance for 59 cents. I said, what? I said, do you have any more? She said, yes, we have about 4. I said, can I get all of them? And she said, yes. So I drive all the way out there. I get there. Not only did I get the 4 pens, but they had other items. And these items, 2 of the items I wanted were not on clearance. But they accepted a military discount. And I got the military discount. So I would usually, when they break something of mine, because my children sometimes they have that I don't care attitude, I will get upset. But this time I was like, just calm down, because you shouldn't have left it on the table, because you know how your kids are. So I didn't yell at Timothy, and my little sweetheart even offered to pay me for my pen. But I told him, no, that's okay. To get there to the store, to not only get 1, but get 4, get my money back that I paid for the one that I did pay for, at the amount that I paid for it. And then I got 2 other items that were not on sale, but I get a military discount on. Like, that's God. That's his favor. So I represented him well. Even though I didn't like that my pen was broken, I held my composure and I represented him even in that time. And I believe because I did that, that's why he showed up for me at the store the way that he did. So I just want to share these testimonies and let you to take away from this. It's a takeaway to put God first, to represent him no matter what come your way. And every time you do that, guess what? He's pleased. And guess what? That's, to me, that's that favor that come upon your life, that because you pleased him, because you represented him, because you honored him, he comes and he does things like that for his children. And so I just want to encourage you today. If you haven't already, if you're not already, put God first. No matter what come your way, stay connected to the vine. Stay connected to your God. And if you already are, I want you to continue. I want you to continue. I love you. I love you. I love you.